Welcome back to Ina Bear Farm. A beautiful day in February. Thought I'd start this video kind of working backwards from our pasture to food forest conversion. And so I'm about as far away from my house as I can get on the property. This is a 4-acre property. So out here is what we would think of as zone 5, where we're going to get into kind of wilder forest areas. All we have right now are these ironwood trees and some silver oak and a Norfolk pine down there. Actually, if I zoom in a little bit, right next to that pine is a giant mango, which is kind of nice. Didn't have to plant that. But you can see out here just how much space we have yet to plant out. So some of the things that we're adding out here, some timber bamboo, so we got a little start going there. We've put in several koa trees, I think about 7 koa trees out here. It's a great, more or less endemic or native species of legume tree, nitrogen fixing. Here is a standard jackfruit. So this is one that will get really big. A little bit of transplant shock, but putting on a lot of nice new shoots there, so it's looking good here. Up the hill we have a Chacho, which I'll talk about in a second because we're going to pass another one in a moment. A standard coconut. And then as we turn to go back towards the more refined parts of the food forest, here is another Chacho. This is a relative of the mangosteen. I got this, it's pretty decent size and not very expensive. So I've never had one of these, but people say that they're very good and that they are close to a mangosteen, and anything close to a mangosteen makes me pretty stoked. This is one of our Milo trees that we've talked about before, the Pasture. So right as we get kind of beyond this tree line, we're sort of entering more of a zone 4 where we'll integrate a lot more fruit trees, heading both uphill and downhill. A little bit more managed than zone 5. Right now we've just got this kind of make-do path we keep clear to the grass. Not on contour yet, but we're almost here. I'll show you in just a second. We're going to come upon the farthest that we've gone with our paths. So if you go up the hill here, you will hit one of that's our highest most path on the property. So we've cut it all the way to there. And then here's the beginning of the contour path. So a couple of other things that we've been up to. I got a new brush cutter, so we've been doing a lot more clearing. So I think it looks more clear than the last video. I can't remember exactly how it looks, but a neighbor came and brought me some more bananas, so we've stuck a few of these in here and there, partly just to add some biomass, quick growing, a little bit of shade, and who knows, maybe we'll let them go all the way to fruit. Here's our ma'afala breadfruit, which is doing really well, cranking out plenty of those beautiful tropical looking leaves. Now right here, this looks pathetic, but it's very exciting. This is the Tithonia diversiflora. I think I'm saying the Latin right, but this is the Mexican sunflower that I was looking for, and I ended up with the more landscape friendly flowering shrubby version. This is the one that will get pretty big, almost like small tree size, and it will put on really pretty yellow sunflowers if you let it, but we're going to use it for quite a bit of chop and drop. These gardenia bushes that we transplanted did not make it. That's okay, I just needed them out of the way from where they were, and I thought I'd do my best to see if I could move them, put them somewhere that I would like to have them, but they did not make it. My neighbor also brought me a lot more of the red tea leaf, and so we're able to extend that out along this path, which is really nice. And then if I pan over down the hill, you can see quite a bit that we've cleared. Made some sight lines going pretty far down the property to just guide us to fit different paths that we're cutting, and to help us know where to plant certain things. So really at this point, we're just cutting the brush back, the grass with the brush cutter, feeding it to the established trees that we have. As the sun goes a little bit lower today, we'll be planting a whole bunch of leucaena as a support tree. We're planting more of this red tea leaf, and maybe a few other things we'll put in the ground today as well. But right now we're kind of slowing down in the fruit trees that we're adding, and just trying to concentrate on putting in all of our support species and then all the infrastructure. We're thinking about adding a water feature right down at the bottom of this hill near the next path, mostly as a habitat encouraging area and just recreational enjoyment. But otherwise, things are going well. Here's the other Mexican sunflower I was talking about, the orange flowers. We've been spraying some of our plants with neem oil to try to get rid of the scale. It seems to be at least keeping them under control for the time being. Oh, I can hear the cardinal. Sounds like spring. So that's about it for now. Just a short update to kind of show you what we've been up to. Tune in. Hopefully soon we'll have some more exciting things to show you. We'll see you next time at Ina Bear Farm. Aloha.